Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast, the greatest internet show on the planet. There's no better show. None. We're the best. We're the most high quality. Clearly, as you can see from all of the math and computations that I am doing in the background. Without it, the show would actually explode to a gigantic nuclear explosion similar to the Colossal Titan.
Did you just say this show without you, see?
Yes.
Well, I guess I won't speak about next season then.
Oh, we'll talk about that eventually. We'll let people guess what I may be thinking. But yes, this is the KOA podcast where we cover a bunch of seasonal anime. This week, we're going to be talking about FMA Brotherhood, episodes 49 and 50, which, I'm just saying. Episode 50, maybe the best episode in anime ever. Not just FMA, but all time. Also, we have a Killer Pass episode coming up for Rurouni Kenshin. Season 2, Episode 18, a.k.a. Episode 42. And as well, Sakamoto Days. That's another Killer Pass for Episode 6. So let's just go ahead and kill Sakamoto Days, guys. Because bad animation means, or just not Mappa level animation means it's horrible.
Oh yeah, we always knew that.
Yeah. Besides Chainsaw Man, we have to shit on that. Let's shit on Chainsaw. Horrible. How dare they? Anyways, leave a like on the podcast. Share it out with your friends. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/King of Anime. And we have a Blue Sky. So come follow us over there on Blue Sky. Come make some biscuits with us. Or die. And subscribe to us. Biatch. What? Decrepit Storm's in the chat. What are you... What? What? You're breaking my brain. My brain is broken. What is he saying?
Hold on,
what is this a reference to?
Let's sound this out. It looks like Phil E. You know what? I can't read. I know male factors. That's a big one.
Male factors, yes. Malfactors.
Decrepit Storm is too smart for us.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
And too witty. Too much. Philip says, been a while since I was able to jump in this early, get the likes up while I'm at the gym, so we can all get the biscuits.
Hell yeah. Get your pumping session in.
Yeah.
Definitely. Go for
Eve Ho.
Go for max out today. Go if you're working arms, you're working legs, full body. Definitely get that full
100,000 kilometer sprint.
I don't know so much about that, but just get a good workout in.
But besides that, what have you guys been up to?
Well, you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm full on sicky now. I was starting to come down with the sickness on Thursday, and I was like, please, Lord, please don't get me sick. This is what happens when you have teenage boys. I swear to God. And then,
and when it actually happened, you went, oh,
I was probably doing that, but it sounded more like hacking and coughing and whatever. But yeah, it was very much. So now I'm just full blown sick. But hey, I'm here. I'm ready to talk about Fullmetal Brother, Saki Days, and Rurouni's man.
Okay. Right? What about you, Satsuki?
Today has been kind of uneventful, except for one thing that I'll talk to you guys about after the podcast. I will say though, I am in the process of moving by the end of this month, so that's also going to be something that's going to make something shake, So, yep.
God, we're moving again?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just dying over there. It's just so sad.
It's fine. I'm not hacking in you guys' ears. I'm listening. I swear to God.
My God, what the fuck is Decrepit Storm saying? He is saying, I am endeavoring to misappropriate the formulary for the preparation of affordable comestables?
I know. I know.
What?
I know exactly what Decrepit Storm's saying. He said exactly what Plankton said when he was trying to recruit a gang. Because he was like, this is from SpongeBob. He was like, I know how to talk to other villains. I speak their language. And he said that very quote. Who will join me? And then he got like stomped out and just crushed and everything. That was the when he got all of his hillbilly redneck cousins to to help him steal the formula.
Yeah,
that was that episode. Yeah,
Remember?
I remember that one.
Remember that Adult Swim show called Squidbillies?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Truck. It's just like
I like how his hat was a different saying every time, and it was like a fucking paragraph long every time. And I'm just like, yeah, that's how it was. Instead of with hats, it was like with shirts.
That's true.
Oh wait,
wait,
see, were you there for the cartoon day, or what? You came there? I think when I was playing AI. I know EA was there. No, I think C came there when I was playing AI.
You mean Isomnium?
Yeah,
it was great. He was having a Friday night cartoon watch on his stream, and I came there just in time. They were watching Ed, Edd and Eddy, classic. We watched Billy and Mandy, and then we watched a show I never even heard of, which was called 16.
Yeah.
The number 6 and then teen. And I was like, I don't know about this. This looks kind of lame. But when I kept watching it, I'm like, okay, I actually would have really liked this growing up. It just, I don't know. Like the characters seem real genuine. Like it didn't seem like it was trying too hard. At least that's from what I saw of the first 2 episodes. And it seemed like it would have been fun just watching it growing up.
It's a Canadian classic.
Good on them. Way to go, Canadians.
Should have watched Totally Spies with all the weird fetish stuff.
Speaking of Canadian, did you watch Degrassi or something?
I watched a little bit of it actually because I was I don't know how we got on the topic of it, but we were talking about, probably because we talked about Drake. We were talking about the infamous scene where Drake gets shot by Rick.
Oh no. It becomes wheelchair Jibby.
Yeah. And I was just looking at the moments that led up to it, and I was like, this is a bad thing to say on the podcast.
Oh my God. Here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna get canceled anyway.
I was like, I don't agree with what he did, but I understand with everything that happened. There was one part where they threw him in the trash. It's like the Carrie situation. It's like, I don't agree with killing everybody, of course, but do I understand why she did that? Yeah. They threw him in the trash. He was going to school happy. I've never seen somebody smiling like that walking to school. And then they pulled over and threw his ass in the trash in the dumpster. I was like, what the what's going on? Yeah, that was a fun watch though.
That was. I definitely do another one of those. I love watching those old school cartoons.
Oh, definitely going back to some other classics just to get a feel for it.
Well, gentlemen, I think it is time we go right into the news.
We got something that'll... Now let's get ready for the KOA. It's Miracle! That's my remix.
Well,
I like it.
First up, with some gaming stuff, there was actually some interesting gaming things that were happening this week, and most of them were depressing, as you could guess. The first one isn't, or I guess it is if you're a hater, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sells 2 million units in 2 weeks. Jesus!
That's awesome.
I've been playing the first one in my server, as I've said before, and I cannot recommend this game enough. This game is like what Bethesda games should be like when Elder Scrolls 6 come out. Like,
Yeah.
It's literally that kind of formula evolved and so good. Definitely check it out. The storytelling, oh my god, it's so cinematic. It's so great. The writing is the best writing in gaming ever. And I'm not underselling that at all. I think it's the best. I don't think anything compares. But yeah, definitely Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Are you guys going to go check out Kingdom Come Deliverance with all the popularity and all the hype?
I do have the first game. I just need to play it at this point, but I'm eventually going to get the second one. I've heard nothing but good things, so might as well jump on that bandwagon.
I never played a game a day in my life, so I can't say I'm getting it.
Dang.
Well, Satsuki, you know those things that you used to put like cartridges in?
Yeah.
They're a lot different. Yeah, they're a lot different now.
Oh.
Now you instead of putting in discs, you put in your money, and you don't even like own it's digital. You don't own it.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't know what that
basically
means.
renting it.
And,
I don't know what that means.
well, good news though, Satsuki, is now fire looks like fire and water looks like water. So.
What is water again?
Well,
It's what
you.
C Tactics is made of.
Oh.
Well, it's also what we're all made of.
Lies.
We're what? Humans are like what, 80% water or something like that?
We ain't nothing
No,
but
no, no.
mammals.
No, I was talking about what C is made out of.
Oh, what am I made out of?
It's Satsuki, it's what you're drinking.
You drinking me, Satsuki?
He got busted.
Oh
my god.
Oh.
There's no coming back from that. Ow, as I chip my tooth.
Decrepit Storm says, but now I don't know if it will give me the blues or not. True.
David, I have Disco Elysium on my PlayStation right now.
Oh,
I have not played through it all the way at all.
I need to play Disco Elysium. But yes, I've heard of it. It's obviously on my wish list and stuff. But
I played that game and I tried to shoot a kid.
Well, of course.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like in
as one would do.
Remember in High on Life? You try to shoot the kid and he's like, "Come on, shoot me. I'm annoying, aren't I?"
Yes. That was funny. And then you see the mother like, "Oh my god, you killed her son." It was so dark.
That was basically the situation. It was these two annoying kids, and they were so vulgar. Like they were cussing me out basically. And then I had the option. I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then I didn't get to shoot them.
Oh man.
Dang. 0 out of 10. Not game of the year. Game of the stupid. Next up, getting into the bad news now. And it's pretty consistent from here out. Fairly consistent. At least. PS Plus collection. So you know, if I say anything about PS Plus, there's only bad news to follow. PS
Pretty
Plus
much.
collection PS Plus collection copies of Days Gone are not eligible for the $10 upgrade. So I was going to do that.
Fuck over the company.
I was going to do that. I was going to be like, you know what? I'll pay the $10 upgrade. Because I'm only spending $10 on it. I already have the game through PS Plus.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
Now it doesn't. Now I guess I'm just playing the game. So, thanks, Sony. Now I'm not going to give you $10, and I'm sure as hell not going to give you. Better not be asking $70. Listen, I just want to
watch. They will.
I just want to support a game that people liked, genuinely liked. See if it was good or not. But no, can't have that. So yeah, another hint of Sony just losing the plot completely. As most corporations are doing these days.
Damn it! Why are they not buying this game?
Are you not entertained?
We don't understand. Hurry, hurry. We need to put our thoughts together. What do we need to do to make these people buy the game? Live service? All right, great, great. What about you? Make them pay money of a game that they already have? Oh, perfect, perfect. What about you? Maybe we could like appease our customers and make them happy. Fire this man! Fire this man! Throw his ass out the window.
Well, you know what it is. They think doing it that way is not appeasing the fans. They legitimately, in their heads, think that they want microtransactions. That's what makes a game good. That's what they legitimately think.
They're so stupid. They don't understand people at all. And they never will.
I think I asked this last week, but is there any interesting Days Gone? For me, there is.
No.
I'm going to play the game.
I'm probably not.
Like I said, I played the original when it first came out way back when and was not impressed, but I'll give it a try again eventually, but not if I have to pay $70 for a brand new game. I'll wait.
Yeah. I think the PS Plus collection version has all of the DLC with it, so hope it does. But yeah, I'm gonna play through that game. I'm gonna play through it, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give you my honest opiniones.
Fucking sucks.
And yes, if I come back and say it sucks, then the world's over. I'm throwing my PS5 out of a window, and I'm gonna cry. David says not giving Sony anything anymore. No more pennies. So out of touch they are. I mean, this is the same studio that greenlit a live service God of War game from a remaster studio that only does remasters. May God help them. Next up, something actually good is Tides of Annihilation. There's some new details that came out for that. Over 30 bosses. It has 4 weapons and 30 hours of playtime. So it's a short-ish kind of game. And apparently it's like how would you describe it? Is it like Souls-esque? I can't.
Well, I was just thinking like a hack and slash, like maybe like what you guys have been playing lately, Stellar Blade, kinda, where
Yeah, because I was looking at gameplay for it. I was like, nah, this isn't like this. Yeah, it doesn't look like a Souls game.
yeah, but it has a mixture of those giant like bosses in the background, like Shadow of the Colossus, which look really cool.
Yeah. I after reading this article about that, I was like, this like when something comes out and it's like, hey, this is going to be a 30-hour game, I'm like, good. I'll probably be more interested in it because it's not going to be a 120-hour checklist game. I think there's someone in Tides of Annihilation. Didn't you say EA was like Shadow Hearts VA?
Yeah, the main character is Shadow Hearts VA. You can hear her voice, and it's definitely her.
The main character is a French lady. So there you go.
That says little, like that.
Yeah. So I may check this one out too, but you guys into it?
I'll definitely check it out. I don't know if I'm a day one, but I'll wait and see.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably with EA on that one.
If it is anything like Stellar Blade, just in terms of gameplay, not the boot, I'll be really interested in it.
But no, I want the booty too.
I'm sure they'll be.
I want the jiggle physics.
Isn't Jennifer English also in that Expedition 33 game, which is like a Persona JRPG inspired game?
Oh yeah, isn't that one? Isn't it coming out really soon?
Yeah, I'm buying that day one. The game looks fucking.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat.
Next up, I guess you could call this good news. But the Bleach Brave Souls developer becomes the next Japanese company to reduce executive pay due to poor financial performance. We need more of this.
I agree.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing of a company deciding to do this outside of Nintendo?
Well, first of all, if you notice the thing that you just said, they're both in Japan. You will never hear about that in America. You will never hear an American company saying, "We should cut back on the expenses. Let's just lay off more people and just get bonuses from that."
You can't do this to me. Do you know I want to sacrifice?
Yeah, you won't hear anything about that. The only thing you'll hear is, looks like this CEO made $100 million more at the end of the year. But are they doing physically well? No. In fact, they laid off a shit ton of people.
Decrepit Storm says, when are we going to reduce the pay of KOA executives? Well, we did.
Yeah.
And now Satsuki's family is starving.
and I, through some viral warfare, got sick because of it. I don't have those people protecting me anymore from getting infections.
Right. And now I don't say things like Liddy like a titty anymore.
Thank God.
Horrifying.
I mean, yeah, that.
So sad, man. Sad days. But yes, dude, this was great to hear. It's gonna happen eventually. It's got to. Like, corporations just can't keep getting. It's just releasing slop. Like, the pendulum is swinging back in the indie direction now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know Bleach Brave Souls was still a thing. I played that game a long time ago. It's like a kind of like a gacha game almost.
Yeah.
And like it was pretty cool, but they kind of switched things up. They introduced like these 6-star characters. It went up to like 5 stars. Then they had like 6-star characters, and I was kind of like, oh well, now I'm not good at this game anymore because they introduced this. I was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I played it once, and I loaded it up. This is before I even really got into Bleach. So this could be partially why, I don't know, but I played for like 15, 20 minutes, and I went, this is horrible. I'm never touching this again. So
You're not a gacha guy. So
the only one that I play is Zenless Zone Zero. That's more because of the combat. So
I'm surprised you play that, because that's a really horny game.
This is
Really?
C we're talking about.
Yeah.
The story seems kind of
Yeah.
not horny. I will say though, Neko Tomato, whatever the hell her name is, we need to kill that one. Burn it. Horrifying. Awful. David says,
Are you talking about Nikkei?
No, it's Endless Zone Zero. What?
This is Nikkei's cousin.
Yeah, pretty much. Next up, point and laugh time. Xbox sales hit rock bottom after a historic 2024 decline. Get this. This is what the article says. Xbox faces major challenges as its console sales hit record lows in 2024, and it's not looking any better for 2025. The gaming giant sold an estimated 2.7 million units in the US market during 2024, making its worst full-year performance in Xbox history.
Oh my God.
The numbers...
That's the whole year?
The whole year, they sold 2.7 million. This is... Now, keep in mind, this is across Xbox Series S, X, any backstock of the Xbox One. That's bad. Well, it continues on.
It's bad.
The numbers in Europe are staggeringly worse. I want to ask you guys, what do you think Xbox sold in Europe in the year 2024? The total units for the entire year.
Well, 2.7 was just here in America. I would imagine it being like half of that, like maybe 1.3.
Okay,
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna go 16K or
Ooh.
16K, 600K. My bad.
600K, all right. 290,000 units.
My God, 290,000?
I feel like I could have sold that.
Fucking A!
I could have physically sold that on the street.
I could have bought these motherfucking things and scalped them and probably sold more. My God. Yeah, Xbox is done. They're not coming back after this.
Yeah, at least, well, as a console manufacturer, they're done.
Right. As a console, this is their final console. R.I.P.
I think
they're gonna be.
They'll do a handheld
publishing.
probably, but no consoles. I don't think they're gonna do. There's no way. They say they are, but I think they're just gonna do the handheld.
And they're gonna just rent out their licenses to other places and just do it that way. They're gonna become what Sega is now, and they're just gonna do
worse. Sega, but worse.
that.
Sega, but worse. Sega, but worse, and with way better IPs. Like they have Halo, and look what they did to Halo.
They have Halo. They got Gears. They got all the good stuff, and now they're gonna get rid of it. When I see Gears of War being played on the Switch too, I may actually, I don't know, cry somehow. I'll be like, how is this? Whoops. I'll be like, how is this possible?
While you're playing it on the Switch too.
Right. I'm just, God damn. This is actually kind of fun.
Oh man, yeah. Poor Xbox. Poor classic.
We're all
Xbox.
very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. The Xbox 360 was a total
best
flash
console.
one of the best consoles ever. Yeah, it was a total flash in the fucking pan. They didn't actually. Yep. They didn't have it. They just never had it because it's Microsoft.
And then they shot themselves in the foot with the Xbox One, where they focused on entertainment instead of gaming. And then they basically said, hey, if you don't want an Xbox One, get a 360. Shooting themselves in the fucking foot by saying that. And then what did Sony do? Oh, you have to charge people. Games. Right. People, they were talking about changing and charging people just to borrow games. And I'm like, you guys are stupid. And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They went full on stupid. Like,
yep, that's why they lost.
And that's, I mean, God, I wish Xbox actually did something still. Like, and I wish they were still a player in the market. But I mean, listen, their games aren't bad, so their games are pretty good for the most part. Besides Redfall, like they're very good, consistently very good, and they're kind of underrated.
Just sell back Rare back to Nintendo and let them do Banjo-Kazooie 3, Banjo-Kazooie 3.
Honestly, I don't think Rare even is the Rare from before. I think it's kind of like, you know how BioWare is now, where it's like it's only
or like how Rocksteady is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think all the good people are left.
Yeah, you're probably right, but God, I still do anything to get a Banjo-Kazooie 3.
Oh, don't worry, they'll never do it. It's Microsoft.
It's my IP to sit on and do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, look at they don't do anything for Halo besides the mainline games. They haven't done anything for Fallout. They're only just now starting to do stuff for Oblivion. And God, I don't know. But hey, I'm looking forward to playing Avowed though. That game looks really good.
Well, Xbox, it's been knowing you. It just means that they're probably gonna once again lay off a shit ton of more people and still pay their executives the same amount.
Yeah, apparently they with the release of Starfield. Oh no! It was the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. They only had like a 2% revenue increase. That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
And that was supposed to be their bread and butter.
I've heard mixed things about Avowed. Well, yeah, it's a good game. That's the thing. It's a game that is flawed, but it's still a good game, and that's the only thing about. But we'll see. I don't know if I'll hate it or not. But getting into some anime news, there is a lot of anime.
Anime news. What the fuck is it? See, it's anime news. Cha-cha. That's my new impromptu song.
Bocchi the Rock is getting a second season. What do you guys think about that? Are we yippee?
I mean, I never really watched the first one. So, I mean, I don't really have an opinion about it. I just know the part where she goes, mama, 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 and that's it.
Admin.
I want to say I watched the first episode, but I don't even remember.
I watched the
Feels like
first
it's
5.
been that long.
So, I've seen the first 5. I think it's more like modern K-On!, but if K-On! Was like not boring as fuck. And like,
You know, I got that vibe from it. I can't lie though. I was a hater of the series. Not really a hater because I don't hate the series for real. But I was kind of a hater of the series because of how people were talking about the main character. Because people were like, "Oh my god, she's so relatable," because she's kind of like antisocial and stuff like that. And I resented it because I was like, "Oh my god, she's fucking Tomoko just with a like cutified beam or something."
Yeah.
you know, that's funny.
She's so relatable.
That's funny you say a cutified beam. Because I'm pretty sure there's a character in Bocchi that does a cute beam or what. Maybe that's some other. Listen.
Cute.
Maybe it's the other Bocchi. Because there's like 2 Bocchis. There's a
other
Bocchi the
Bocchis?
Rock. Yeah, there's like Bocchi the Rock and there's like Bocchi the...
Bocchi the cock.
Yeah.
No, I know what series you're talking about. See, you're talking about the anime that came in like 2019, 2018. I know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. It's like literally the same name.
Yeah.
Like then her name is Bocchi and the show is called Bocchi. And it's
They
like
ripped
this.
him off.
And dude, literally, Bocchi is the same character as Bocchi. Like they both have like really cute designs. They both have the same problems and issues.
We're gonna sue.
Like it's crazy. And I think it was all an accident. Who knows?
Accident.
David says, Bocchi, let's go. She just like me for real. And then he proceeds to say, oh my god, Ben, what did you just say? What did I just say?
I don't know what you just said.
I don't know what I just said either. Yeah, we're locking in Bocchi the Rock second season. Get ready, y'all.
I never even watched the first season.
Can't wait. It's gonna be great. We all love Bocchi the Rock.
Hitori Bocchi, that's what it was called.
Yeah, Hitori Bocchi. I watched some episodes of that. It's cute.
I should just make another show, call it Bocchi, and just have it nothing to do with like rock music at all.
Boba Bocchi.
Just call it Bocchi.
Sequel to Fire Force.
Yep.
Soul Eater. But Trayvon says season 2 of Watamote would be a miracle. Who would you
It's
kill?
never gonna happen.
Who would you guys kill to get Watamote season 2?
You.
You're not gonna like the answer.
Well, I David says you called K-On! Fucking boring. My God, couldn't agree more.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't think none of us on this podcast like K-On.
I like
I've
K-On!
never seen.
Oh,
I've
you
only
never seen it?
I've never seen it, but I've heard that all they do is do like cute anime girl stuff, and they drink tea, and they eat cake, and they talk about their feelings.
It's just a
Yeah,
gag show. That's all it is.
they barely play music and they just eat cake. That's basically the show.
It's almost
Yeah.
kind of like if the Three Stooges were a band, and instead of like doing slapstick, they just did nothing.
Hey Mo, what is this here instrument? Shut up, you! Smacks him. Oh,
It's heavily relying on you liking the characters, and I'll give it credit. I like two of the characters. I like Samugi, and I was a fan of I don't even remember her name anymore. Yeah, Mio, but that's about it. Azunyan was whatever. I dislike the main character.
John was adorable.
The only thing I know is whenever they would make those Slipknot music videos of the K-On girls playing Slipknot.
Yes.
And I thought that was done really fucking well because they like perfectly like got like the finger frets and everything and the drumming and everything. I was like, dude, that's really fucking cool. But I bet this show sucks.
You see, that would be really cool. Is like a K-On show, but they're playing like death metal.
Dude, I would watch that full on.
Be nice.
But it would be nice. But
we should go watch Girls Band Cry. That's actually a good show.
Didn't they make another season of that?
I think they're supposed to be making a new season of it.
That's the one where you showed me where she didn't know what the middle finger meant, and she's like, "Bye-bye." And the girl was like, "No, no."
David says Hibiki Euphonium is a way better KOA music show. Couldn't agree more.
I like that show.
Need to watch season 3.
My sound euphonium.
Fun show. Needs more chicks making out though.
It's Yuri bait. We all know it.
True. Next up, Witch Watch reveals a new trailer showing off the new opening from Yasobi. They did the opening rerun in Oshinoko and all the other generic anime bullshit openings. I think we already talked about Witch Watch, so
yeah,
there's that. It's a show. It's coming out soon. I like the manga. The manga
next season
pretty fun. But next up, the anime industry just hit new high as special report details its $21.27 billion reach. That is insanity.
I am so happy for them, the anime industry. This is like unheard of. I never would have dreamt in all my years that they could have reached such heights, so I'm really happy for them.
I mean, they are squarely in the zeitgeist now. Like it is the equivalent of the PS3 and Xbox 360 and Wii.
Yeah, well, it definitely goes without saying. I mean, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has like 3 anime characters showing in an American parade. You have shows that are being more animated now because of the hype that's around anime. Just everything about it is just so mainstream. You guys ever been to a mall lately? I swear any and every other corner I see is just something Japan related or anime just showing off, and I'm just like, I would have little kid seeing all this other stuff, being a nerdy teenager as I was. I'm like, this would have been my dream, just living around all this. But I'm happy now. Don't get me wrong. I'm almost 40, and I'm still like, no, this is my Hatsune Miku. You go away. No, I don't do that. But I'm just so happy with everything. The thing that does terrify me when it comes to stuff like this, and it's in the back of my mind, it's like, things always have an up. When's it eventually going to have a down? It's like, I hope it never does, but, who knows?
I don't think anime ever will, as long as it doesn't try to homogenize itself. If it tries to homogenize itself and go like try to appeal to things outside of Japan, I think its days are numbered.
I think you're right. People just need to let anime be anime and let them do their thing. Don't try to make it what it's not. I agree with that.
Trayvon says Lucky Star and Nichijou are my favorite KyoAni shows I've seen so far. Neon says,
Ugh, Lucky Star.
hello, KOA. Hope you guys are having a great day. And also Bocchi Season 2. David says you should watch Hyoka and Violet Evergarden, Trevor. And I cling to my Hatsune Miku in public and I'm not ashamed. David's like a super fan of Hatsune Miku.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he should know that there's an anime coming out of Hatsune Miku here pretty soon, if he's such a super fan.
And he's probably going to watch it.
He's going to get his light colored things and just start doing this.
Yeah, like Aqua and Ruby and Oshinoko as a baby.
Yeah, as twin babies. That fucking series. This is so ass.
Shit's so ass. Why is that a meme? I have no idea. Next up, Kadokawa acquires Chiptune to strengthen anime production and compositing capabilities. This is yet a fucking another thing Kadokawa are acquiring. And keep in mind that these guys were about to get acquired by Sony. So if they got acquired by Sony, they would have had this announcement coming up immediately after. That's crazy. That's insane. And Chiptune, they're a studio. They've worked on Penguin Highway, Saga of Tanya the Evil, Blue Lock, Slime Daddy, Mashoko Tensei, and Blue Giant. They're mostly just, they do compositing, CG, background art, and some coloring stuff. They're just a support studio. But that's still pretty big. And they've already bought Studio Ingi, they've bought Studio Kadan, Raging Bull, Vernox Films, Doga Kobo, and now Chiptune. And Kadokawa owns a 31.8% stake in Kinema Citrus. They own the same amount in Bushi Road. And over 36% in Muneki Ogasawara.
I heard steak. I like mine medium, thank you.
I mean, they gave like a statement for it, and it was just a bunch of bullshit. We're committed to doing our whatever. It's just
we're committed to doing our blow.
It's just so crazy to me that this is just being allowed to happen.
You know, it's big bank, little bank.
Yep.
Consistent across everywhere.
Yep.
Trayvon says, it's been in my to-watch list for a while now. I need to get into it, but I am going to check out Tomoko Market and Amagi Brilliant Park pretty soon. Amagi Brilliant Park's pretty funny. God, what is up with these plungers? Stop it with these plungers!
The plungers return.
Next up.
Trayvon said the last KyoAni show I watched was Haruhi, but I dropped it a year ago after the endless 8BS. Let's go!
Thank you. Don't ever watch Haruhi Suzumiya. It sucks.
What?
Mega dick.
It's great. And watch Toradora right after it.
And I'm not even going to lie when I say this. I'd watch Toradora over Haruhi Suzumiya. As much as I shit on Toradora, Haruhi Suzumiya is terrible.
I mean, I don't hate Toradora. I like Toradora. I just don't like Taiga.
I don't like Taiga, and I don't like how it's considered one of the best romance animes. When I've seen better.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's not true.
Like whenever people like to put it up there on a pedestal, like top 5 best romance, and it's like always number 1 or close to it, and I'm like, it's nowhere near that, in my opinion.
So, the next thing I put in here Didn't realize the next thing was NFT related.
We can skip it.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Fuck that. But the next one is AI related.
Ah, my favorite.
Favorite topic.
AI.
AI created anime grows closer after 42 million keyframes are scraped to help animators.
Where's Boo You Stink? That needs to be put back.
Just so tired.
Me too, man.
So tired.
Who here thought, who anywhere thought, you know what's a great idea? Making everything AI. It was all fun and cute whenever you could take the voice and make them say some heinous shit. But now you're going to go ahead and help them make... You're basically replacing jobs in order to do something that nobody's going to watch anyway. Oh, they'll watch it, but they'll talk about how shit it is.
They think...
Oh yeah, AI created show. Yeah, I still want to see that.
And then it's modeled after like actual like blood, sweat, and tears and creativity that people put into it. Because AI wouldn't be anything without a basis, which we create the basis. We're creating a basis for AI, which in turn is going to replace us. Like it's like we have a whole bunch of movies that give us cautionary tales about this, and we just don't listen because
I know.
we're lazy.
How many Terminator movies have we seen? And we're just like, wouldn't that be crazy if that happened?
How many more fucking Terminator movies do you need to get?
Seriously. iRobot, anything with fucking robots that are being subservient in any way. Guess what? They don't serve you. We serve them.
And the thing is it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They're going to do this and it's just not going to work. And then they're going to waste all of this money and they're going to fucking collapse themselves. That's what's happening.
Yep. And they're going to wonder why do people not like this? Gee, we could have told you this fucking years ago, but none of you wanted to listen. You just threw everyone out that weren't yes men.
We watched Carol on Tuesday, which had this heavy theme in it, and
that was made in 2000, and it was talking about this shit.
And that was made 2019, and at that time, it still felt like nothing close to what the actual world is right now. And fast forward to 6 years later, and it's like we're damn near in Carol on Tuesday.
Yeah,
without the space part.
Yeah, exactly. Shinichiro Watanabe knows his shit. But yeah, that's it's sad, and I know that's where things are going, and for some reason they don't want to stop it, and no one wants to stop and think maybe we shouldn't do this.
You know what they should stop?
It's probably not going to be what
they should stop and think about what it means. What happens in a revolution, and the first people that are targeted in a revolution. They should probably think about that.
For sure. Sure.
Just saying.
I mean, you see every Walking Dead show. Who's the first ones to die? The rich. The rich ain't fucking living out there with everybody else, no. It's the middle and low class.
Yep.
But, I mean, hey. They'll learn. Whenever they build their rocket ship and go to Mars and crash land and fucking die. I don't care.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Fuck them. Next up, tariff threat threats. God, I can't speak this week. I can't speak any week. Tariff threats loom over U.S. anime merch imports. Well, here's another one. Here's another fun one. What are they thinking? Mr. Trump. Or should I say Mr. Musk? I don't know which one at this point, who really is the president. But basically, pretty much if you order anything that is going to be from China that is anime related, you are going to now have to start paying tariffs on that. Recently, there have been some people that have been contacted by companies like DHL that are like, hey, you got to start paying for tariffs on this. Are you going to pay the tariffs on this? So Hooray! I guess this is what we
Yay.
wanted.
Yeah. This is
This is
what we
great.
wanted.
This is great. So,
But where's that picture of that dog in a burning building? This is fine.
This is fine. Yeah,
This is fine.
It's a 20% tariff, so it's not a small amount. It's not an insignificant amount. So, just so you know,
Hatsune Miku doll.
yeah. I hear Mexico and Canada do not have tariffs though. Something to think about. Something to think about.
No, I'm just waiting for the recession.
God. And then all those people that were like, "Oh, Trump's gonna make it better." Yeah. You happy now? I didn't know he would. I mean, I thought he was gonna. Yeah, you thought nothing, idiots.
Clearly thought nothing. He thought one thing. He was owning a certain demographic of people.
Yep.
They own themselves.
Yep.
That's it for the news, unless Satsuki has any information on the tariffs that we don't. I know you're a tariff expert, Satsuki.
We always go to you for that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I'd rather not divulge any information. I'm not a fear monger. I don't want to scare everybody. Just stay safe and buy stuff now.
Yeah.
Or cost more later.
Let's just throw this guy
Yep.
out. No, we need more fear mongering. That's what we
as
need.
for me, I don't have any news.
That's probably even worse.
I'm sorry.
EA,
I didn't mean to disappoint.
We're gonna have to tariff.
No.
You're gonna have to pay tariffs on that, EA.
On the Scream?
Yeah, that one too. Everything.
Oh no! I didn't mean to. My finger slipped.
20% tariff.
No cap.
30%. 40. All right.
Fucking dying.
That's it for the news. Let's go ahead. Well, unless Satsuki, you have anything?
Nope.
Time to get into FMA Brotherhood episode 49. I don't care about this episode. This episode sucks.
Okay.
There's
All
only
right.
one episode
Well-
I care about.
And what is that?
Episode 50.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about like when Winry was taking a bath.
No. Isn't she underaged?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what made it more concerning when you said you were looking forward to it.
No. I was looking forward to your reactions.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean, oh, okay?
Well, here's my reaction that isn't creepy. When it comes to this particular episode, pretty damn good.
That was a good episode.
Pride and Al got encapsulated into a fucking dirt ball through awesome planning and everything. Hohenheim and everyone else. But yeah, Hohenheim, kind of a badass. Low key. Just did his little thing and just closed them all up. I was like, that was cool. But yeah, now Al's just stuck inside there with a two-piece homunculus. It's just, ugh. I can't imagine, but he's just chilling there with no head.
Can we power rank Hohenheim, Mr. Ho?
Can we power rank him?
Yeah, can we power rank
He
the
seems
Ho?
pretty strong.
How
Seems pretty strong.
how strong of a Ho is he?
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a hoe at all. I think he's been with one woman the entire
mean,
series.
He gets around.
No. I'm not calling him a Ho. I'm calling him a Ho. His name, a Hohenheim.
Like an HOE, like digging a hole.
No, just like Ho. Mr. Ho.
I think you just like saying the
I
word
feel
hoe.
like, I feel like I'm in a rush hour or something.
Oh my god. You. No, you. Me. He's me. What about you? No, he's you.
Gotta watch those.
I
Always,
love Rush Hour.
I'm always like, man, I gotta rewatch Rush Hour, and I never do.
They're great. I
Love those
love
films.
Rush Hour. But
Rush Hour 6, where is it at?
well, they're making a fourth one.
12.
They're actually making it. No,
Is Jackie Chan
12.
in it?
The original cast is gonna be in it. So yeah,
All of them?
yeah, I guess the only two were Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
And that other guy?
Who's the other guy?
I don't know.
This is some wonderful conversation talking about Fullmetal Alchemist.
All right. Yes. Back to FMA.
Yes, just an interesting little plan. Like I said, basically to trap Pride because they knew that they couldn't beat him like fisticuffs and whatnot. And Al took it upon himself and he said, "Trust me, Father. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just let me do this plan." And we didn't know what the plan was, and then yeah, just a big old giant ball, a sphere.
I think that was one of Al's best moments, to be honest. For him to take on the mantle and go, I'm going to be the one to basically sacrifice myself to stop Pride. And it means much more with Al knowing his condition, his current condition, where he's having lapses of his consciousness just fade into obscurity. So he doesn't know if he's going to be all right if he lasts one day with Pride until the promise day passes over. As far as he knows, now he says like, yeah, my body can't die. Well, that's all true. He doesn't need oxygen, none of that. But as far as he knows, missing the promise day is almost like a death sentence because he understands he's going closer and closer to where Barry ended up with his soul being separated from his body for so long that it just rejects, and then ultimately he's lost forever. So I thought that was pretty significant and cool. And also just like Hohenheim and him kind of stepping up as a father when he tells Pride, like, don't disrespect my son. And, he did what he
Beat the
did.
shit out of you.
You know,
Disrespect my son, you little piece of shit.
Ted, on to what you were saying about Al moment, I thought for me when I saw that, it sort of came like across to me as like, well, I've got nothing else to lose, and so he used, I don't know, the very thing that hurt him as a strength. I thought that was really clever.
I feel like while he may not have anything left to lose, he may not have anything left to lose, but he still has a lot to gain by not following through with that plan, and that's why I think it's so like it has so much weight to it because, like, yeah, he's the only one who could do this. Nobody else could have this plan implemented and it works the same. But at the same time, he's the one who needs to be in Central during the Promise Day the most because if he doesn't get his body back very soon, he knows he's done. He's just dead. There's nothing he can do. But I mean, he had to do what he do. He had to do what he did to trap Pride, who was playing with his head.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so comfortable with him touching my head and everything. I'd be like, could you like stop smacking it, please? I do not consent. Just because we're trapped in here doesn't mean I give you consent to touch my head and tap on it.
We got something interesting with Pride in this episode too.
Yeah, they had a little kind of like heart to heart, so to speak. That's what you get for underestimating humans, bitch.
Yeah. Which is funny because I like I'm listening to that and I'm going, that's true. We are kind of chaotic as fuck, aren't we? like
Yeah.
we, like as humans, like you you think we're predictable, but we're really not. We're more of like creatures of habit and circumstance, if anything.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just kind of the whole thing. I just kind of chuckled at it because I was like, man, we are fucked. we are crazy.
Yeah.
And
But
then, in that same sense, didn't he also talk to Al about how he actually felt compassion with Bradley's wife slash
Yeah.
his mother?
Yeah.
Like basically just talking about how
that there were exceptions.
I never had a human express love for me before. It was kind of
yeah,
weird.
he it's funny too because does he have to talk in the creepy voice? Because we've heard him talk with the
so creepy.
we seen him talk with just like the regular kid voice, but now
Right.
he's like he can't turn it off. He's like I bought the
Yeah,
voice effect thing. I bought it. I'm not turning it off.
yeah. I kind of thought that way too because when we first see him as Salim, he's just like Edward. Oh, this you know my dad. Isn't he the greatest?
You're the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, like why can't he like talk like that anymore? But instead, he's like, I got compassion and humans. They talk. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
I thought it was interesting though. It just goes back to the whole thing that we've talked about before about homunculus just being pseudo humans and that pride has like this jaded idea and sense of superiority when it comes to humans, but a simple thing like motherly love was able to move him to where he felt uh, compassion and love towards Mrs. Bradley. You know, he doesn't seem to feel that way with his, I guess, siblings, uh, like Bradley himself or any other homunculus. I mean, he fucking killed Gluttony just the other episode, but it seems that he does have compassion for one person, and that one person seems to be Mrs. Bradley, a human.
how
So,
sweet.
yeah. He even talked about how he basically enjoyed being in the role of playing her son.
I mean, he probably never experienced what it was like to be in that sort of situation ever.
So
I mean, yeah, he's been alive for a while, but I mean, probably never had love like that. Maybe.
it's just so interesting, like how much they see humans as like just a means to an end, something to eventually get rid of, use up as like a source. But yet they can at the same time grow close to humans and like them and still go through with that. That's kind of crazy.
Makes them hypocrites.
Hippopotamuses.
The hippopotamus. The hip hop hippo. Yeah, because they do always have humans, cockroaches. They scurry and blah, 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 and all these little pointless.
Ends.
But then they go ahead and they get feelings towards them. It's like, guess we're not all that bad. No, you are just,
You're just
not this one.
Yeah.
His name's Charlie, and I love him.
I love Charlie, and you're a stinky doo-doo head. Maybe if your name was Charlie, I'd like you more. But you're not, because you're dumb.
Yeah. They're pretty much as hypocritical like that, but
Decrepit Storm
Yeah.
says, Al stepped up. If I were Al, I would at least try to beat the shit out of him, even if it didn't affect him. Al and Pride were both right about humans in a way.
yeah. Yeah, they had their give or takes. Both of them were right for different reasons.
It is the duality of man, so to speak.
Yep.
It's the balance that the show always emphasizes in pretty much every thematic like foundation of the show. Like whether it be the characters or um something like the human homunculus, a lot of the concepts always seems to come back to that and it works.
Yeah.
Almost as if it's a contradiction.
I guess so. The only major thing, because really this episode, aside from the Al Pride Hohenheim thing,
Embley.
it was just work. Well, yeah, he was. They showed him briefly just being racist again. Um,
He really was. It's like, I just can't stand any living, breathing fucking Ishvalans. I gotta kill them all.
yeah, but it was just everybody basically heading to Central, which episode 50 is more of uh the explosion where everything, because everything came together. Now we're seeing the fruits of the labor put in. But there was something at the end of the episode, which was, we asked the question, of course, why did Mustang kidnap Mrs. Bradley? What was the point? And we kind of got our answer with the end of episode 49, in which he's basically using Mrs. Bradley as like propaganda almost, or yeah, just like a political tool, showing her, hey, they're willing to kill you. I'll keep you safe. I care about the country. Just basically setting it up to where when this revolution inevitably happens, he'll be able to take the throne of Fuhrer without anybody questioning how he got there, without any resistance.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be looked at as the patriot rather than the usurper.
Right. And who better than the wife of the former Fuhrer in order to back him up and say, yeah, that's what happened. These people were just they said their plan right in front of me stupidly. They were like, yeah, we're gonna kill her. Yeah. I love how they announced they're gonna kill her before they even just do it. It's just like, you don't always have to announce what you're gonna do, just do it. But that's always the weakness when it comes to some villains. They always gotta expose themselves.
Absolutely.
My evil plan is as follows. Make sure to write it down before I kill you.
Oh, yeah. Just tell me all about it before you kill me.
Step 1. Going to do the secret thing in the basement at 204 Catman Street.
Okay.
There inside of that is a device that is going to eliminate the entire human race.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yes, it's the green on button.
Okay, green on button. Got that?
You turn it off
Uh-huh.
by simply pressing it twice. So if you ever, which you never will because I'm going to kill you.
Oh, right.
That is how you stop it. But no one's going to be able to.
Okay, and text sent.
Wait, what? No!
What? No, I didn't say anything. I was just texting my friends.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Yeah, just like a final goodbye that I'm about to die.
You are texting your friends?
Yeah, about your secret plan.
Wait, you're probably...
I mean...
You weren't texting him about my secret plan. That's not cool, dude.
No. Listen. I wanted them to come over and bring over some brewskis. We're going to have a party. We're going to have a powwow.
Oh, so, if people did that before, then maybe I wouldn't be such a murderer.
Oh, you and your funny jokes.
Well,
Okay, got everything.
Wait, what did you get everything of?
Second. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm dying.
Back to FMA.
That was great.
That was pretty much it for episode 49. I don't think it was that much to talk about. Like, Scar regroup with Ed's group. No, that wasn't this episode. Scar's group regroup with the other. I think like the remnants of Ed's group. everybody regrouped and are heading to Central. Mustang was in the swing of his revolution. Hohenheim is also headed to Central. Like everybody's headed to Central. Basically, everybody's preparing for the war.
Same. I am also preparing for the war.
Yeah, a nice precursor.
Decrepit Storm says, Satsuki, that could get you killed.
Oh. Shit.
I'll protect you, Satsuki.
That's
Yay.
all right.
Got any final thoughts on this episode?
Nice little twist of basically trapping pride. But yes, essentially this next coming episode is the coup de grace, so to speak. It's what we've been waiting for a while.
Yeah, that's what I specifically have. A while that I didn't remember happened until I saw it and I went, oh.
And it was a good episode.
Great
But,
episode.
No, yes. Good episode 49. Let's talk about episode 50 of Fullmetal Brotherhood Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist Hood brother.
Fullmetal Alchemist Hood Brother.
This one was great for one reason and one reason only. We have the return.
Guess what he's gonna say? Sasuke?
I know what he's going to say.
Yep, me too.
The return
Go ahead, C.
of none other than the best girl of FMA, outside of basically all the other best girls in FMA. There's a lot of best girls in FMA. Maria Ross. She back.
To be honest, I was not expecting her to come back at all. And I think with this episode and how long the series is as a whole, like when it comes to these type of episodes, these are very rewarding for that very reason, because you forget about these characters because they were gone for so long, because not only did she come back, but we also got to see Havoc as well later in the episode.
Who else? Who was the lady that oh god, what the
No one important.
she put in she was out hunting for men, but all the men were lazy and she bombarded them with explosives.
So, some creepy person, doesn't matter. But anyway, we got Maria Ross and Havoc back, and like I was saying, when it comes to stuff like this, I love when shows do this, where you think we're never going to see these people again. And also when we last see these people, they're at their absolute lowest points.
Yeah.
Maria Ross was going into hiding, and Havoc got impaled and he was paralyzed, and he was never going to walk again, and all that good stuff. And paralyzed. And the fact that we saw both of them in like them happy and just returning when it's the basically the turn of the revolution. I live for moments like that. I love moments where it just, it's a drawback to, not a drawback, but a callback to, oh my gosh, Maria Ross, hell yeah, welcome back. Havoc, he supported the weapons. Yes. Oh, it just made me feel oh so happy. Just this whole episode of just the fighting and the teamwork, and basically just everybody fighting back against the homunculus, saying, fuck you, we're not going to go down.
Yeah, it was
like that.
And I loved it as well because it was just a bunch of women leading the charge. That was so cool. I love their shit talking too. They're like bunch of crying little men. I love that. I love it when just characters are absolutely feeling themselves and the show rewards them, and the viewer just for being like, hell yes, the cavalry has arrived.
Yeah. Moments like that are, like I said, it's what I live for. They open up the door and you see Maria Ross. I'm back, bitches. Pulls out a Gatling gun. Oh, I mean that didn't happen, but
Has a
It
cigar in
reminds
her
me
mouth.
of something like has a cigar in her mouth.
Cocks it back.
Motherfucker!
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
And they're like, Maria, what happened to you? Shut up and kiss me, Roy. And she just like turns into this like I don't know, just like this sex symbol and just like making out with people, just men and women, doesn't even care.
Yeah, I think just for this moment alone, it is one of my favorite episodes. Not just because of the Maria Ross return, but a lot because of Maria Ross return. It was just a feel good moment, and it made me feel rewarded for sticking through. And it's a nice little surprise. Crepustorm says, after this episode, I think we should be delivering ice cream instead of pizza.
Ooh.
Somebody say ice cream. You know me. I love that Rocky Road. Put a little bit of that on it.
I got you 2 scoops with the extra scope.
Oh,
I love me some ice cream.
Oh my God, it's Joe Biden. How are you doing?
Give me some ice cream with a side of Maria Ross.
Joe, you're a little old for her.
Oh, she don't know it yet. She likes people like me.
That's something Joe Biden will actually say.
Got hair on my legs.
I'm done with that.
God. Dude, Joe Biden impressions are going to go down as like one of the funniest.
Oh, for sure. For fucking sure.
Old Biden, I should say. Young Biden, not so much.
Yeah.
Young Biden sounds normal. Normal-ish. Also, yeah. But with the Havoc thing too, I thought it was really cool that even Havoc got his little part in it. And he's got the rugged look now. I think it really suits him.
Oh yeah, he looks better. People automatically look better when they have a beard. I'm not just speaking because I have one or anything, but I'm just saying it's the truth.
Yay! I have a beard. I got uglier. What happened?
That's not true. You are handsome, sir. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay. Well,
You are gorgeous.
instructions unclear. The beard is on my eyebrows.
Oh,
I can't see that.
well then, yeah. If you have a beard on your eyebrow, I would say you probably put it in the wrong spot, sir.
Yeah, factory reset it.
Yeah, got to put it back down. Exactly. What I thought was really cool about this whole thing too, other than just everything that was happening in this coup de grace, was, well, shit. There's a whole bunch, but I'll just say this just to get it out of the way. But Mustang fighting his own people, but not killing anybody. It almost was kind of reminiscent to Attack on Titan in a way. Except in Attack on Titan, they were killing them. They weren't letting them have a chance to bleed out or anything. But yeah, Mustang was making sure not to kill anybody because I'm sure he wants to have this happen and rise up and fight against the homunculus and whatnot. But I'm sure he doesn't want to kill anybody, at least not his own men, because
Yeah.
I think that they're, in his mind, he probably looks at them just like brothers, so to speak. Like, I know these people. I can't kill my own friends and brothers.
Well, it's like they're also gonna I imagine they're gonna eventually reveal the truth, right? So, they're gonna need some of those people.
Absolutely.
The other thing too is that these people, at least the ones that we saw him fight it against, were innocent. They're just ignorant to what's actually going on with Command and them not being human. Like, these are rank and file guys who are just out there actually fighting. The ones who are evil at their core are the ones at the top who are making these decisions and delegating responsibility as far as the fight into these soldiers. So yeah, like, it makes a lot of sense that he wouldn't try to kill any of these guys because they just don't know what they're fighting for.
Right. Right. And Olivier had her fucking moment in this episode too, and she said it best where she was like, you spend your whole life here at the top. You don't even know what it's like to be on the battlefield. Which Olivier, she fights with her men. She's down there in the forest, in the woods, in the shit with all of her men, and yeah, she easily owned those two guys after she talked her shit and said, you think that you're basically like keeping me as a hostage? Please, without me, all those people in Briggs, they're coming for you, as Booker T once said. They're not going to stop just because I'm dead. They'll know what to do, and I love that because then the next scene we get is Buccaneer basically coming in and leading the men, saying, "All right, men, let's fuck shit up," and then just they did their thing, and Olivier really loves using that sword to like impale people because she impaled another dude that had a gun in her hand. She stabbed him right through the hand and everything, and took her other hand and like shot this other dude point blank in the face. And I guess the dude like walked 20 feet and then opened the door and then died with a bullet hole in his head, which I was like, that logically wouldn't make sense.
It does if you're Olivier.
It does because he was over there. She shoots him. He should have fell back dead right then and there. But this guy gets shot in the head and then just goes flying through the door. And then the guys look at it and then they see like he's being stabbed. And I'm just like, wait a minute. That wouldn't make sense. But again, it's anime logic or whatever. It was really badass and it was really cool to see though, because Olivier don't take no shit from anybody. She really don't. I can see why you like this character, Satsuki.
She's just cool. Like she don't need no man.
Well, the Decrepit Storm says one of her quotes, "You know nothing to sacrifice, but are the first ones to say it's necessary."
Yep.
Yeah.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no sitting there. So...
That's just a thing that's applicable to real life, where
absolutely
a whole bunch of like it doesn't even have to be in the context of military or
remember what
like,
Elon said?
Who?
The American people are going to have to face really awful economic crisis to get to the good.
Yeah, but who said that?
Elon.
Oh, Elon said that. No, I didn't hear that, but well, I guess he'll get stabbed through the arm here pretty soon.
Well, I was going to say you can even just look at it in a sense, like you could put it on a smaller scale where like maybe you have a CEO who got to that place via nepotism, and they'll talk about how because this has happened where people are thinking that like $7 an hour, that's like livable wage for people, and because they don't even have it in their head what it's like to be at the bottom. And it's the same idea of like without you experiencing things for yourself, with you just having a concept of something, you are not going to totally understand the ins and outs and all the little things it takes to make something bigger. And, in the context of FMA, it's like the military and what it takes to maintain civilization. And it's like, it seems like these guys are very out of touch for even wanting immortality in the first place.
It's also just a lack of. I think it's what you naturally get when you have beings that lack empathy, run and form an entire country from the ground up. We're gonna have decisions like these and people like these, in your ranks, people that can't understand anything because they don't know how to empathize, because their version of empathy is, you have no empathy for us, for us people at the top.
And the thing, they are, when you talk about their lack of empathy, they are already seeing themselves as different than humans. Like they're basically homunculus with human skin because they're already thinking of themselves being higher beings because the prospect of immortality, they're right on the cusp of it. So they're already saying like, yeah, who gives a fuck if the masses die? Like, we're basically going to be the new humans. So they're already too far gone as far as like a unit. So she did the world a favor by killing those guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just for that
Yeah.
alone, she should be one of the best.
No one's gonna
workers.
miss him.
Yeah.
It's funny how she keeps killing everybody who's about to become immortal.
That's true. Yeah,
Damn, I was just one day from immortality.
she's the gatekeeper to immortality.
We were right. We were right on the cusp of.
It's like that trope of, damn, I was only one day away from retirement, and then he
Yeah.
fucking dies or whatever. But it's like, man, I was gonna be immortal. One day away. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't understand the master plan, Olivier.
We had a good thing going,
Oh,
Olivier.
no.
Goddamn.
Is Mike the new Sean?
Don't even bring up Sean.
Thanks for reminding me.
You see what you did?
Well, I wanted to say I really love that build up though. You know, he already talked about it, but yeah, the build up of Olivier saying she was basically useless as a hostage and how she built Briggs to sustain itself even without her, which I think is just really cool as a concept, you know, not making her unit reliant on her, because if she did that, that would put her on the pedestal and maybe, you know, like that would ensure that she would be powerful forever. But Olivier doesn't care about that. She just wants her people to be as strong as they can be. So it's like, yeah, I could be gone. The snake's head can get cut off and it's still going to move. And that's what we saw. Buccaneer leads the Briggs men, and they're fucking stabbing people with ice picks.
They're going ham.
Yeah, they're not Mustangs unit. They're just killing people.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't care if they're brothers in arms. They're not mine. You stand in my way, get an ice pick to the cranium.
Hell yeah.
Even like the people that were working with Mustang were alluding to like, you're lucky I'm not from Briggs, or this would have been deadly, you know, because everybody knows the Briggs men are on a completely different playing field. Olivier says as much that she said, and we're going to have to do some verification to this, but according to the Olivier, everyone in Fort Briggs can beat a bear.
Huh.
That's what she said.
I call bullshit.
I don't know.
I would say Olivier can. I could see Buccaneer can. There's a couple of scrawny dudes that I'm like, there's no way that man could beat up a bear.
Well, she
Like
never
maybe a
said
cub.
She never said hand-to-hand combat, to be fair.
True. Oh, true. Beating a bear. Is that what you mean, Satsuki?
What? No, that's what I said.
Like that? That's some hand-to-hand combat right there.
What? Oh, I'm not looking at the screen right now, so I didn't see. I had to look at I'm looking at YouTube right now, so I saw that late. I'm like, wait, what?
This. Beating the bear.
No.
Oh god.
I mean, it always
I
comes back
trained
to
my
the KOA
men
bear.
well.
Yeah, each one of my man could easily beat a bear. Oh, well, okay.
I made each one of my men masturbate for 50 hours a week straight.
On themselves
No.
or the bear?
I could see them doing some training where they had to keep an erection for like a whole hour while being in the
Oh my
frigid
God.
cold.
I made them do the cock push-up.
Don't you dare lose that erection. For if you lose an erection, I will cut off the tip. And if you're not circumcised, by God, you're going to become one.
What if that's Olivier's thing? Is just like, I train my men to have erections 24/7.
So you are supposed to be hardened soldiers. Let's
Oh
put
my-
that to the test.
Yeah, there we go. That's why they're hardened soldiers.
Everybody just has like pictures of Olivier just glued to their forehead. It's,
I could do this. Come on, brother. Don't lose your erection. I won't. Go on without me. It's dropping. Not that I don't find her attractive. It's just that it's freezing cold out here.
Can they beat the harem bear? Buccaneer can.
Yeah, I don't know about everybody else.
I can.
Well, he's dead.
What? Bro.
Yeah.
I got listen.
I got loyalty. Got
This is what you
royalty.
do. This is what you do, okay? Fight a bear. You get a bunch of pans, you scream, you yell, you go away, bear! Go away! And then it eats cocaine, and then you die.
Oh, that fucking cocaine bear.
Yeah.
Oh, Sasuke's doing another caricaturization.
What do we got next?
No, it's backwards.
No, it's right.
Oh,
I can
okay.
see.
Oh my god, no, I'm not dead! Alive. Woo, woo, I'm still alive.
Well, I guess there's a few other things to talk about. Fucking, what's her face? Mai is coming back with envy, and I'm like, you stupid idiot! You're about to ruin this whole thing with the power of friendship. It makes me wonder, why did is it Xing? Is the country Xing or
Yeah.
yeah? Why did Xing entrust the how to become immortal to a 5-year-old girl? Whoever thought that was a great idea is a dummy.
They didn't really. It's just her clan.
Okay, her clan's a dummy then.
Because Link, because how this whole thing started is the clan, or everybody's trying to give a present to, like, some big present to the current king of Shing. So Ling and her went for immortality. I don't know why they both went to the same thing or how they got to the same idea. But
bold move,
yeah.
Cotton. See if it pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now she's bringing back envy, and I'm just like, oh, I already know what's going to happen before it even happens. It's going to be stupid. And then fucking Pride, speaking of beating things, he's beating Al's helmet. I don't know why Al's just not like, could you like stop doing that to my head? I mean, I know I can't feel anything, but that's just kind of annoying.
Yeah. I mean, Al's pretty chill, so if it was Ed, he would have fucking freaked out or something.
I know. Ed would have been like, knock it off already!
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't mind. It's like Pride, he's just passing the time. He's just beating my head for no reason, not whatsoever. And then you see Father just looking pissed, going, motherfucker, I'm just trying to sleep. Speaking of which, anybody else realize that Father went up one episode, tapped Olivier on the shoulder, and then went back down?
So
he didn't even do anything.
We didn't talk about this, but Hohenheim said as much that if he said Hohenheim still exists in his flask, and if he destroys his flask, they can go through this whole thing without incident. So I think he is like a phone in that he has to recharge. Like he can only go so far before he has to go right back under there and just charge the fuck up. And maybe that's what he's trying to use the big transmutation circle for, to become a being where he's released from the flask.
Yeah. he's got low bars. He needs to like strengthen. He needs to go from 3G to 5G. That's what he needs to do.
If he's got no bars, you know what that means, right?
What does it mean, good old buddy, old pal?
That he can ride his bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars.
It's joke.
Remember Modest Mouse?
Yes, and how that wasn't Modest Mouse though.
Wait, was it?
The Modest Mouse did the Float On song.
Float On, yeah.
I don't know who that was. That was a long time ago.
No handlebars. I don't remember that one.
So yeah, they're getting closer. Hohenheim, Ed, Scar, and everybody. They're getting closer. They're going underground. They're gonna confront all the homunculus and everything. They're gonna split and go their Scooby-Doo separate ways. Hohenheim's just like, I want the young girl to be with me. At first, I was like, this man's being a creepy right now. I don't know if I was the only one that felt that, but I was just like, he's kind of giving off a little creepo vibes right now. I don't know why. But then, he was like, Ling. Or Lanfan.
Lanfan, yeah.
Lanfan. You can go find Greed / Ling. So you can go now. And she's like, thank you so much. I was like, oh, that's why he did that. I don't know why I thought he was trying to be creepy with her, but he was actually being nice, just to basically say, go and find your old buddy, old pal. I got this all by myself.
I mean, maybe he has a thing for Shing women. He basically gave them their version of alchemy. So
that's true. Maybe
he's been there before. He's just like, dang.
That's true. That's true. The only reason he gave Shing a bunch of this power anyway was because of some hot girl from Shing was just like, oh, are you okay, mister? And he's like, I'm okay now. And then it's just like, so in return for this wonderful sex we're going to have, I will teach you the power of alchemy.
He was kind of flirting with Rose.
Yeah, he was. He's a ladies' man.
Yeah, in like a sad, pathetic type way though. He kind of has like that. He has that Ross Riz from Friends.
I'm starving. Need food. Will you go out with me?
I just lost my girlfriend. I'm sad.
I lost her to the great beyond. Oh, Eeyore. Yeah.
So
fun
is
stuff.
he a hoe? Not really. No, he's still faithful.
Yeah, he's faithful. He hasn't gotten on with any other girls. He's one of those look but can't touch type people.
Yeah. What was the last thing? Oh yeah. Okay, this is a criticism I have. The Immortal Army gets awakened. Why is it so easy to awaken the Immortal Army? That feels like that shouldn't be a thing. Like it was as easy as a guy going, "Fuck, we're about to get overrun."
Yeah, I know. He put a little coin in the machine and they just activated.
Yeah, and it's just some low-ranking guy. We don't even know who this guy's name. We don't know his name. How can a guy that just?
It's Officer Billy.
Hey,
Yeah, Officer Billy.
I want to summon the Immortal Army.
You would think for something that's been hyped up and that they've been working towards, because they're using Philosopher's Stones to activate them. So with something that has been like this, I don't know, it's so much effort, time, and resources was put into procuring these immortal beings. You would think it wouldn't take some guy just pushing down levers for it to activate. That's kind of weird. I know that's like, I know I may like be nitpicking or something, but I just feel like nah. There should be something. Father should be doing this himself. Bradley, somebody of that ilk, not random Soldier 42.
Yeah, it should be powered by some like really powerful thing or something. I don't know. I agree though. He's just pushing some buttons, Control Alt Delete, and just there you go. Army of the Undead. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do now that they're turned on.
Think about it, because somebody could have activated this way earlier. There's no reason for someone to do that, but someone could have activated this way earlier, and that would have ruined their plans for the next how many ever years.
Right. That's true. That's true. I don't. Also, weren't the army of whatever the hell they're supposed to be called? Weren't they supposed to be souls put into them so that they could like power them and whatnot?
Well, they're being powered by Philosopher's Stone, so that's probably what they mean.
Okay. So they're just like chilling, waiting to be turned on.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's like, so man, how long you been hanging here? Oh, about a couple of years. What about you? I've been here since the beginning.
Because if you remember, they still have Laboratory 3 I think it's Laboratory 3. They still have that laboratory active where they've been still conducting experiments, basically making Philosopher's Stones. So that
Yeah.
research has always been in the place. So they just been getting a whole bunch of Philosopher's Stones and I guess just putting it in a fucking jar and going, all right, Immortal Army soon. But the whole gang is there.
Yeah.
About to go down to meet up with Father.
Yeah. And today, I think we forgot to talk about this, but I'll say it right now. In anime terms, today is the day. It's the day that everything's going to be happening. The chosen day.
This
The promised day.
day of my daughter's wedding.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, is there anything else?
Good episodes.
Yeah.
Really good episodes. I'm looking forward to see what happens next.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get into Kenshin. That just gets crazier and crazier every say it. Season 2.
Soon you're just gonna go, eh.
Yeah, I mean that's a given. Season 2, episode 18, aka episode 42. For a second I thought I heard Satsuki crying when I was watching this episode. When Yumi seemed like Yumi was shocked at what was in the boat that Shishio had.
Wait, why would I cry over that?
Happy tears, of course.
You know I like Megami, right?
You can have both.
No, I'm not a whore. I like Megami.
Dang.
Yeah, come on, see.
Poor Yumi.
God.
You could have changed her, Satsuki.
No, I can't. If she is willing to be with Shishio and is not, according to her or according to him, it's not because of his looks, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I feel like it makes it worse because he's like, you fell in love with what's inside, and I'm like, a psychopath.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm just like, well, yeah, okay, I guess it's romantic in a sick, twisted type of way, but in the frame of thinking that I can change her, no, I don't think anybody can change her. She's more in line with somebody like, I don't know, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, like one of those serial killers. I don't think me and her are compatible.
Dang. We tried. But yeah, what did you guys think about this episode? Besides the crazy ending.
To be quite honest, I'm just like, get on with it already. How long are they gonna keep drawing this out? I'm like, hurry up and let's fight.
I can definitely understand where you're coming from with that. Such an old school anime that.
No, I get it.
No, I'm not even like I sort of agree with you actually.
Yeah.
No, he gets it. See, that means stop fucking talking.
I think he made C cry.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I
Go ahead, C.
I rest my case. Since you agree, EA, Itsuki, he made a good point. So I'm never going to talk again.
No.
Hmm.
I kind of get EA's anxiousness. Like I kind of feel the same. Where I'm like, all right, fight. I'm really itching to see these fights.
The past 3 or 4 episodes, I thought it was going to be the one leading into it. And then it was like, oh, one more. Oh, one more. And here we go. One more. I'm just like, are we ever going to get to these fights? And I do agree that it's old school. So it takes its time stretching out the...
It should have... maybe they should think about modernizing this stuff a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Not like changing the writing per se, but changing how the scene flows.
I agree.
I still like this episode. It's just that
It's fine.
it's like I've been building up anticipation for seeing like especially the matchups. That's what I've been looking forward to the most. Seeing who exactly is going to fight who first. Because right now we have 3 combatants in this carriage thing. We have Kenshin, Sonosuke, and Saito. So I'm like, okay, who's going to fight who exactly? Because I can't see. Obviously, I don't see Kenshin fighting Shishio. So with with the 10 swordsmen, like, what exactly are we doing here? And now it's pretty much confirmed, which was something that we talked about last podcast. As far as like, what is Misao going to do? Misao is going to stay in the city in Kyoto and basically fight against some of the weaker ninjas and like just in general protect the city, which I thought it was like a good role for her to do. It validates her leadership in the Oniwan group, and also it puts her in the right position as far as her skill set. Because from what she's shown us, she cannot fight any of the 10 swords and actually win from what we've seen. So I was worried about that initially, but I think that's a good role for her.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like if they didn't do that, would expect her to have like this, I don't know, like this big melodramatic moment, which maybe they still will. I don't know, but who knows? It may have been, I guess, more telegraphed of what her character would be like.
I think it would have been one of those moments where it's like, okay, we know she's going to win this fight. How the hell is she going to bullshit this? Like, it's going to be like one of those, like, because again, from what we've seen of Misao, she's just not on that level of the 10 swordsmen. Not from what we've seen.
Especially when her special power is shitting biscuits. So
yeah,
those are pretty powerful though.
Those are the most powerful biscuits in all of Kyoto.
They will kill you. You eat them.
Oh. Speaking of killing, Sonosuke got stabbed multiple times in the ass.
Thank God.
Why does he keep getting stabbed in the ass? Why?
He likes it.
Why did he keep saying that chant? He was annoying me, and I was so glad Saito finally stabbed him because I was like, shut the fuck up. This is a serious mission.
I've heard of being conchoed before, but that took it to a whole nother level with a sword. Shing.
By the time they reach the 10 swords, they're all gonna be beaten to death. Fucking Sonosuke, upon seeing Kenshin, punches him. Saito stabbing Sonosuke in the ass. I don't know what's going to happen with Saito. He's probably going to like bite his tongue as they're riding the carriage and bleed out or something. Like they're all going to be half dead by the time they fight the swordsman.
The fucking carriage is going to go there. They're like, oh, here they come. Opens the door. They all just fall out dead.
Just a plume of smoke.
And then they're just like
this.
Yeah,
Um,
like a video game. Their
Yeah.
heads rolling.
they're like, well, I think we did it, guys.
I think we
Did
won.
we? I think we won. Did we really do it? Just take advantage of this. Just say we did it. Let's just say that we did it. Okay, mission accomplished, boys. we killed Kenshin,
Tough fight.
Sanosuke, and Saito. Tough fight. Ooh, broke a sweat. But all right, let's report back.
That'd be great. I mean, that'd be horrible, but that'd be great.
It would be funny. It would be a complete twist that I wouldn't see coming for sure. But yeah, I agree. Sanosuke got what he deserved because he is a soundboard. Ride like the wind.
He kept spamming the same phrase over and over and over. But
Like the wind.
I guess like the only weird thing in this episode for me was what was going on with Saito and Chief Aruto, because he's a character that they've never really focused on, and this
Yeah.
episode seemed to be like I'm not saying like it was dedicated to him solely, but a lot of time was dedicated for him, which I guess makes sense since he's going to be the ultimate leader for quelling the Great Kyoto Fire. I just feel like if they wanted to put him in that position, they should have focused on him a little earlier than this episode. Because I think
I
everybody
agree with
collectively looked around and went, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah, he definitely was very animated and not in a punny kind of like fun type of way either. Like he was talking to Cho about like giving up his, like basically telling him where to go, and he's like, "Nani?" Shaking and just going every which way. I'm like, dude, is the pressure already getting to him being the new commander? Calm down.
It is, and I actually like that detail that he's not ready for this position, just because it is a crazy responsibility. Because he's already said as much. He thought Saito was going to take command, so he's just like, he's like, "Oh, Benny." He's like, "I'm not really ready for this." Where's the toilet?
I miss Kobeni.
Yeah, yeah,
This
but
is
okay,
3 weeks
yeah.
in a row of Kobeni being mentioned.
I feel like she's always mentioned on this podcast.
Kobeni.
But yeah, Cho and his absolutely stupid reasoning of being loyal. I don't know. I thought it was dumb. I mean, honor amongst
What?
thieves. Like, I personally thought it was dumb because
I
it was
loved
one of the. Just because it's like, man, Shishio is completely evil. I can't believe he sold us out like that. Yeah, but I'm not saying anything to you because I trust my friends who are bad people more than I trust Shishio betraying, which is evil as well. Doesn't make sense to me.
I loved it. I thought what he was trying to say is just like honor among thieves. Like we're collectively a group of bad people with bad intentions. We'll kill, we'll cheat. But as far as our camaraderie and like our togetherness, he wouldn't do something to betray the group that he's built, basically. Like it's basically us against the world in that sense. Like he's like, "No, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not selling out my people." I was like, I was like, that's the one time I actually liked Cho in any scene, because otherwise he got the stupid gag with Sonosuke, and I didn't like the time he was introduced.
Mop head, chicken breast.
Yeah,
David said he doesn't simp for Kobeni.
Well, I mean, that's up to him, I guess. I mean, I don't simp for her either, but I like her character. I didn't know what to think of her at first, but after that episode, changed my fucking mind.
Well, you'll eventually see.
To where I'll start simping.
Speaking of simps, rest in peace to those the hot only one bond women who got
Oh
murdered.
my god. I thought the same thing. I'm like, Oh, hey, baby. It's just they look so attractive, and then they got ate by
Like a
disgusting face.
Frankenstein monster or something.
I'm gonna eat you, girls. Reminds me of that villain from One Punch Man.
Oh,
Which
Big
one?
God?
Oh, Fear Ugly.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fear Ugly.
yeah. Fear Ugly is.
Oh yeah, he's. I said it before. I think he's the most monster in One Punch Man. As far as what you think, like all the bad traits of a monster, he has it. He is hideous. He is heinous.
He
He is.
embodies it
Yeah, he is nasty.
for sure. But yeah, those poor Ani Wonbon girls. I had high hopes for them because they were showing off their thighs and everything. I'm like, yes, they're gonna live. Nope. Didn't even last 2 seconds. They're like, wow, who has a sword that big? What the fuck?
Damn.
You still don't know who has a sword that big.
No, it's Fuji. It's one of the 10 swordsmen because he's.
That's right, but we still have yet to see him though.
They showed his like legs, but yeah, we haven't seen his full body. They showed his
Yeah.
legs because they had him tied up. He was like, "Arr!" And then the one with the humongous head was like, yeah,
Megamind.
I will activate the Fuji. Which makes me think I don't know if I already asked this on the podcast, but so he's a part of the 10 swords. I'm questioning whether he's actually a combatant or if he's like fucking Bobbity or something to where he just has control over some other bigger monster. Like
that's what Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'm starting to get those vibes from him because I'm like, I can't see this dude actually being a fighter. I can't really see it.
Yeah, I just can't take him seriously with that giant head.
That
head is just wow. He can't fit through doors.
It's just weird. If he is a part of the 10 swords, I would be like, damn, that would be a wasted slot because if he's just there controlling the guy, you should have just made those two collectively one of the 10 swords. That would make more sense, like a duo or something.
Like Ice Climbers in Smash.
I was thinking of you remember in Trigun where we had like the brothers? Like it was on
the Oakley brothers?
It was like the big the big
Nebraska
yeah, Nebraska brothers. Yes.
Thank you. I was thinking Oklahoma, but you said Nebraska. I knew it was a state. But yeah, that's a good comparison because that guy's huge and the other guy's like on his shoulder controlling him going, shoot him now, shoot him now.
Yeah.
I can't do it, big brother. Yeah.
But
for sure.
Other than that, we got the internal struggle of Aruto because he was I don't know, he lost his composure when he saw that Cho wasn't going to sell out his friends. He was like, oh fuck.
Nani?
What am I going to do? And then he sees a kid who's like, yeah, I'm 13, I want to fight. And he's like,
That kid did not sound 13.
No.
I love these kids that don't sound their age. They're like, hi, I'm 13 and I represent my father's village and I'm ready to fight.
He thought about it for a second too. He's like, He's like, nah, I can't be a piece of shit. No, kid, stay at home, watch the adults work. Which I think the whole point was to show that even though he's not prepared to be in this position to protect the youth, it's just one of those things he has to do as an adult. Like as someone in power, he has to grow into that role now. So I thought that was the whole point they were trying to get across with what was going on with his character.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens there. But also, very, very end. Okay. The very, very end. Big old ship with something dastardly on the inside. I'm calling it right now. It's a Gallic gun.
No. They were just showing that because Yumi was like, we're doing the plan on this shabby ship. Like, what the fuck is this? I think they were just showing like because it has like the big ass. I don't even know what to call it. I'm not a ship expert. I'm gonna just say a furnace. They have like the big ass furnace,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they were just showing that uh it looks shabby on the outside, like it's a civilian ship on the outside. You wouldn't think of it as a battleship, but on the
Uh-huh.
inside, it's like a full vessel. Like they got everything they need. They got the cannons, they got everything. So I think that's what
Mhm.
they were just showing. It's
Okay.
just it's a battleship disguised as a civilian ship.
Okay. All right. For some reason, I thought there was more on the inside and that they were hiding it for the time being, but okay. That makes sense. And yeah. I love how Shishio's like, "Don't you love me, baby?"
She didn't say yeah immediately, by the way.
I know. I love that little detail too. It's like, um, yeah, no, she just know what to say, and just like, yeah, well, look at the ship now. Do you love me? And then that face went, and then turned into a smile. It's just like, yes, I love you.
I,
Just
I,
keep
I
giving me
do
that D.
I do want to keep seeing like their their relationship, like more of like how they got together. I would really like a flashback of Yumi and how she came to even meet Shishio. Because I can't imagine, because we know what Shishio went through. I
Yeah,
can't really imagine someone like Yumi. And I know that's going to sound wrong because it's going to sound like I'm just talking about her because it's like beautiful woman, like being evil can't be possible. But seriously, like
it's impossible.
it doesn't seem like she's been through. She's not a combatant. That's the point I'm getting across. She's not a fighter. So what exactly did
She's a
she go
lover.
through? Yeah. What what exactly did she like? Why is she so jaded on the government and humanity, I guess, as a whole, to make her Shishio's lover and for her to follow him wholeheartedly? You know,
Yeah.
that's what I keep wondering. But
They'll dedicate an episode to a flashback. I bet you. When she's like laid out, sprawled out, naked, dying in his arms, we'll have a
Why
flashback
naked?
or something. Because I don't know. She just never has any clothes on, barely any.
Yeah, true.
Like her top is literally if she just lowers her arms to where they're to her side like this, that whole dress falls off.
Sounds
I
like
mean,
Just saying.
sounds like a you thingy.
No, because she's wearing it. Why would it be a me thing if it's her dress?
Uh,
Liar. Some liars bar out
oh
here.
no. So this is a killer pass episode. Are we killing? Are we passing?
Part of me wants to kill this, to be honest, just out of sheer principle, but I'd be lying if I said I'm not looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next episode, so I got to do it. I got to pass. Unless they like do something really bad these next 3 episodes, I'm passing it.
I'm passing it too. Like I still think this is pretty good, so I enjoyed it.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I just need the fights to happen. What fight are we looking forward to the most as far as like
That's a good question.
Shishio versus Megumi.
what the fuck? Um I guess I should say what 10 swordsmen are you looking forward to the most as far as the fight?
Uh,
Because we don't know who's gonna fight who.
to be honest, I'm ready to see Big Monk fight. I mean, I just think he has the
Oh,
coolest design
really?
out of all of them. Like everybody looks like this weird cybernetic, like weird deformity. Him and also blind ninja guy. I'm curious to see how he
Ah,
fights too. I'm really curious.
well,
What about y'all?
I'm looking most forward to Kamatari, the cross-dressing one,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
and so and Sojiro, the one who always has his eyes closed.
Soka.
I think Sojiro for me. Also Fuji, just the fact he's like stupendously big.
I feel like big guys like that always end up being a disappointment in these types of shows.
Oh, that's why I'm looking forward to it.
Just to be disappointed.
Misao is going to show up and beat him.
Oh my god! If that does happen, I may have to prematurely kill this show.
What if Misao just pulls out a Glock and just fucking shoots him in the head?
Annihilates everybody. Just pa.
She was asking for a Gatling gun.
She was.
Yeah. Dangerous.
And the Kaoru was like, "It's not the power of the Gatling gun that gives you strength. It is the power to defeat a Gatling gun that gives the Oniwaban strength." I see four of them beat one Gatling gun. I was like, I don't know if they beat it.
They got filled with holes by that Gatling gun. What are you talking about? I was going to say, no, it's about the Gatling gun. Buy one on Amazon. Do it right now. Ship it.
Click it and ship it.
Click it and ship it. Send it. My God.
Well. I guess we're passing it, because I'm passing it. EA's passing it. Satsuki is passing it. We're all passing it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Sakamoto Days. Episode 6 is another killer pass episode. This one, I watched this episode 3 times. That's how much I like this episode. I'm not even kidding. I watched it 3 times in a row, willingly. Maybe not willingly, but I watched it 3 times in a row. And can I just say, this new character they introduced was really fun. I loved it when he showed up at the store. I was sold on him immediately. Once he showed up at the store and he was like, "Wait, but like, the old lady from down the street told me that, like, Taro Sakamoto is here." And Sakamoto's just like, "Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Not here." Oh. Okay, well, I want to go cry now. I'm hungry. Oh. And
It was pretty fucking funny when he kept looking back at them.
Yeah,
to fish for food.
And they ended up giving him the food. That was great. I also love how Lou tells him to, like, "Hey, make sure to shoot, just shoot everyone. Besides ourselves, don't shoot us."
Yeah. Yeah, Heisuke is a interesting piece to the he's not a part of the squad, but he was an interesting character to introduce just because he definitely feels like a Sakamoto team guy.
Yeah.
Where
I thought
it
they were
seems
gonna,
like
he's add him to the store.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it would go in that way, right? Because it's like he doesn't have any money. He would fit in with this group. He's kind of silly. Even though he's an assassin, he seems to have a good heart. He just seems like a Sakamoto team type of guy, and I think that's why the episode pretty much started off with him developing a friendship, at least in his own mind, with these guys.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting approach they have with character. Something totally unique and different. I wonder if
I personally thought he was annoying.
You want to give him a pork bun?
No.
Damn.
The guy's a crybaby.
But
like literally walks in with his annoying voice, walks out, does the whole Tigger look, turn around, look again, turn around, look again. Then at one point he's like pressing his face up against the glass, and I'm just like, go away. Calling the cops.
But like, man,
You spend most of your paycheck on your damn bird.
bro, I got the munchies, man. I'm so hungry. Can't you just spare like a little, I don't know, like a side dish or something for me?
But
You gonna pay me?
I don't got any money, but I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger. Today.
Oh yeah, great character too, by the way.
But EA, he's spending all his money on his bird, so that makes him endearing.
I love my
So
birdie,
why
man.
is the fact he's spending all of his money on his stupid bird my fault? You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine, he's nice. He had kind of like a rough background when it came to like trying to prove himself
hello,
a
Midnight.
hitman and everything. That's so good. I understand all that and whatnot, but I don't know. It's just like, if it was just that one scene, I understand. But this man literally cries throughout the whole episode. He's just just doing that the whole time, and I'm just like, are we going to get to a point where we feel sorry for this? Because I didn't feel sorry for him. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I mean, it was just, I don't know. The way that they kind of like introduced him was just more annoying than it was sympathetic. Because I know you're supposed to feel a certain way for him, but I'm just like, not doing it for me.
I think you just hate stoners.
What makes you think he's a stoner?
Cause in the dub he sounds like this.
Does he really?
He talks like this in the dub.
You should hear it in the sub. God, he sounds so annoying. He almost sounds like
The Asta.
no. Okay,
like,
no,
like
not
in
that bad.
Asta,
Yeah,
like
not
in Blackover.
No, not that bad, but pretty close. Pretty close.
In the dub, he's not like that at all. So I'm surprised.
Thank God. Maybe I should watch it dub. Maybe I would have appreciated
Dude,
him then.
I've ditched the sub for the show. I think the dub's awesome.
It's all
One
for that
thing-
Alexa Bliss.
One thing I loved about this episode, or I guess I could say hate it, is more so I laughed at how ridiculous it was the idea that he's only good at being a sniper and that means he's bad at any other thing
Right.
as far as it goes with Assassin. It's like, okay, are sniper skills like transferable to like being able to like, you know, like hand-to-hand combat? No, not really. But there's some things I feel that should overlap to not make you that pathetic. Like, why is he like falling over himself?
Yeah. That's the part that annoyed me too.
Okay,
Whoa.
Shouldn't he? So if he's great at being a sniper, what happens if we sit him down with a copy of Sniper Elite?
He'll probably look at the mouse and go, "What is this?" And then he just puts it in his mouth.
Probably would do that.
He's like, "Is this food? This mouse?"
Bro, this thing here looks totally like scrumptious.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought that was kind of interesting too. It's like he's only good at sniping, but no hand-to-hand combat. He fumbles with, loading stuff. Whoa, drops, falls down. Yeah. Can you at least show a little bit? Like, you could walk on your own 2 feet without falling?
Nope, can't do it.
Nope.
It's like he's constantly playing QWOP, but QWOP is his life.
Can't coach with him. Can't win with him. Can't do it.
You guys remember QWOP?
Remind me what QWOP is.
So you use Q, W, and OP to move an Olympic runner.
Oh, yeah, with the legs and everything?
Yeah.
I remember that a long time ago, but I remember that.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can load up QWOP now.
Oh god.
Why talk about episode 6 of Sakamoto Days? Let's play some QWOP.
Bro, you can still play QWOP.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm
Well,
falling
as
backwards.
C-Test-
Fuck, no!
Cripper Storm says he was cursed. He practically, that was what they were showing. It was just like it was like just super pathetic things happening to him. Like he's just on this roof sleeping, which I don't know why he's on the roof sleeping. This seems like a horrible place to sleep. But the wind blows. It's not even like a gust of wind. It's like a pseudo hurricane comes by and uplifts his tent. He's like, no. And then that's when he sees the advertisement for the sniper or the paintball contest to win like $1 million or something.
Yeah. And then, of course, this guy. Well, first of all, Lou, in her big fat mouth, got everybody in trouble because she's just like, that's Sakamoto. What did you say?
Leave Lou alone.
Lou?
She might be Lou.
Get out of here.
She might be the only person that is stupider than Heisuke when she's drunk.
Oh, for sure. And that's supposed to be her speciality, is being a drunken fighter. But she's just a straight up alcoholic at this point. She, a cheerleader that's like cheering and everything. Go guys, go! Go guys, go! That's Sakamoto. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she's still underage for drinking. She's like,
I know,
18, 19, I think.
So she's illegally. She's doing an offense.
Yeah.
Gotta get rid of this person. Gotta do 2 chops to the throat.
Sakamoto has to, I don't know, he has to raise her now. She's an orphan.
Yeah, poor Lou. Whatever will she do? Oh, that's right. She's just gonna drink.
But yeah, Heisuke finds out, he's like, I'm not that stupid. Like, I don't know. You might be that stupid considering that you didn't know that was Sakamoto. I understand he gained a lot of weight, but I mean, you could just look at the picture and go, yeah, that's the same.
Glasses, hair. Yeah. Charming, good looks. Still the same. I don't care what anyone says. Even if you get fat, you're still attractive.
His fat helped him in this episode. The bullet bounced off of his chin or something.
He did a fucking Matrix thing and just and it just went underneath his chin fat. But apparently Heisuke's speciality is doing ricochets with a sniper bullet. Pew 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 pew, which is kind of cool when you think about it. A little ricocheting sniper bullet. Oh, especially the caliber. Yeesh. That'd be dangerous.
Sakamoto even gave him the highest praise. He said he's never seen a sniper like that, which, I mean, have we seen Sakamoto praise somebody for their assassin abilities?
I don't think so.
He hasn't. He wasn't even praising Boiled, and he forced him to go skinny to be able to compete with him in that fight. So with him saying that with Heisuke, it has to be true. He's crazy as a sniper.
Yeah, he is. But I wonder if he's going to be on Team Sakamoto now, or if this is the last time we're ever going to see of old Crybaby. Which, please, I hope it is. I don't ever want to see this guy again.
I mean, he could always be like a fringe ally. One of those people that
true
that they could call up and if they have to do some operation or something, he could be like that.
You're gonna be my friend?
Yeah,
that seems like that was important to him, was friendship.
All they gotta do is offer him. All they gotta do is offer him some pork buns.
Oh my god! You know what? You're right about that. There's a little bit of incentive. Yep, a little bit of incentive to that. I can't do it. Rent's due. I'll give you this many pork buns. You got a deal.
Yeah. So it was just them fighting. Obviously, Sakamoto and Shin are able to beat him. Shin just because for whatever reason he was still wearing the earpiece and he just yells, locates him, and then Sakamoto,
boom,
destroys the sniper with the rock.
Just chucks that rock and it just completely disintegrates. And they win the tournament only to fucking lose it because they had to pay for damages. Which,
Yep.
by the way, it should be come out of his pocket. Why did? Oh, because
He doesn't have any pockets.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This man is the brokest motherfucker in anime. So yeah. All that was left was like 10 cents, 50 cents.
Yeah. And then like the last thing that happened was the Shin figuring out how Sakamoto and Aoi how he came to meet her. Like he read her mind and saw that, and it's literally what we already saw, just a little extended. He just looked at her and went, "Ah!"
He came in his pants.
Yeah, and she was like, "Is that blood, or are you happy to see me?" And then he was about to walk out, and then she gave him a bandage, and I guess they fucked after that.
I guess they did. For somebody who didn't like him killing anybody, he saw blood on him the first time that she saw him, and didn't seem to mind back then. She was like, "Damn, is that ketchup or blood? 'Cause if it's blood, I want all of that."
Maybe she just thought he got into a fight or something. I don't know.
Or some kind of gynecologist. Who knows? But yeah, after that, freaking Sakamoto was in Shin's mind, was like, "Don't read my wife's mind," and pretended to stab him in the throat.
Yeah, I love that gag of him just killing Shin.
I think it's funny too. He's killing people in his mind, and what a fucked up way to like mess with somebody who is a mind reader, you know? Don't read my wife's mind. Okay. And to be honest,
the Decrepit Storm says,
that's pretty
"See,
much
stop,
it.
get that out of here."
But
I did not realize he was playing this shit on because I wasn't looking at YouTube.
I'm at
I
20
could hear him.
meters.
I've been hearing him this whole time. He's been fapping.
No, I've been hearing him, but he has it like on stream, like literally on stream.
I'm doing a playthrough of QWOP.
That nobody is seeing.
What? No, everyone's seeing it. It's. I'm streaming it.
No, that's what I mean. EA, are you not looking at YouTube right now?
Oh, wait a fucking you asshole!
And he's covering up your name too.
Okay. See, look. You hold down O and W, and you hit Q and P. And,
The Crypto Store said this guy would play Squid Game if he didn't hear about this tournament. That is so true. They would have got his ass so good at Squid Games. Is this supposed to be moving because it's been frozen this whole time?
Oh, has it been frozen? I just got 23.2 meters.
No, they didn't see it.
We streamed that whole thing only for nothing to be showing.
True.
Unbelievable.
In true KOA fashion.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I died immediately. Why did I die?
This section of KOA brought to you by QWOP. I've never played a second of it.
You never play QWOP?
I don't want to
Never
play
been-
this bullshit.
Give me the link.
Why am I falling? Oh my god, I just went backwards. My leg is broken.
That's the point. The point
Give me
is
the
you're
link.
supposed to suck. Oh, you just type in QWOP.
Okay. QWOP.
Oh, you
All right,
want me
let's
to,
see.
you want me to stream
Now I'm
it
jerk.
again?
I'm doing it. I'm jerking.
All right,
I
let's
went
see.
1 meter,
Click
y'all.
Begin. All right, QWOP.
What the fuck am I doing? I'm going negative meters.
I went 1 meter. First try.
Hold on.
I
I'm
win.
moving up. I'm moving up. Slowly but surely. Ah!
See, QWOP's fun.
2 meters.
Oh, everybody
3
give
meters.
it up.
3 meters. 4 meters.
Can you get past 23.2? Because that was my record.
5. I'm not even running. He's
I'm
like
retired at
sliding with
1.
his.
Yeah.
He's sliding with his knee. I don't know how I'm still up.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
What? This is how you play this game.
I mean, you could try to do it the right way. It's just very difficult.
I'm retired.
Okay, my hand is starting to hurt. I'm at 12 meters.
KOAP podcast cope. Cope.
Coap.
Wap.
14. 15 meters. Ah!
Oh, is he gonna do it?
He's
Let's see if he
gonna
breaks
do
your
it.
record.
17 meters.
Dude, we gotta have a QWOP tournament.
18 meters.
Y'all would win.
20 meters. 21 meters.
Here we
Can
go.
You beat it? Can you beat
Don't
it?
fuck up.
You got
22
this.
meters.
You got this.
23 meters.
Oh,
24
You did it.
Ah! This is hurting. This hurts. I want to get to 30 meters.
this is what you get for your
If I
accomplishment.
get 30 meters. Cinema. I'm still up.
Decrepit Storm says he is 100% taking this out of context. We gotta do a QWOP stream. And you know what's great? The best way to play QWOP is in person because you can have one person do the QW and the other person do the OP. That's the best way to do it.
Why am I still going? Can I fall so I can get my record?
No, that's usually what people do. They just do the knee thing.
Okay. I got 36.6 meters.
Good job. Good job. EA's disappointed in both of us, but set some records today.
No. Oh, I'm happy for y'all. I went 1 meter and gave up. I called it a day after that. I'm like, oh, this is a thing.
I got 22.4 meters. I could have went.
I'm a quapper.
Got that QWOP. You ain't speaking
He's
that
a-
QWOP. You ain't speaking my language.
He's a big boy quapper.
QWOP all over him. That's crazy. You guys have never played QWOP.
No.
Nope.
Where were we at in Sakamoto days? I was playing QWOP.
We pretty much talked about all of
Yeah,
our
we're at the
days.
killer pass point, and I'm gonna pass it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass it as well. I loved this episode. This is one of probably my favorite episodes so far, just because I liked Heisuke, which is funny because EA hates Heisuke, and I think it's simply just because I watched the dub.
I may need to watch it again dubbed just to
Yeah.
see how different he is.
Yeah, not that bad.
I'm just waiting on a certain moment to happen. I don't know if the anime will cover this. I'm actually I keep double checking the manga to see where exactly we are. I don't think it'll cover it, but yeah.
Is it pretty good? It's not skipping anything?
It's been good so far. Let me check to see what's going on with this episode with Heisuke being introduced because I haven't checked. But yeah, I am passing this.
Well, that's 3 passes for Sakamoto days and Rurouni Kenshin. But the one thing we're not going to pass on.
I'll make this quick because I've been a sick boy. But you can find me over at Everything Animated. Check me out there. We have KOA Plus for additional footage and content that we're talking about. Only $1 to join. And we also have a King of Anime podcast, Blue Sky, so that you know whenever we go live. Because last week we had to push it back until Thursday to talk about it.
Yeah.
And today we're back on the right track. And we went a little bit early today. So, yeah, if you would have known that, you would have known we were going at that time instead of later. So, check us all out on all of those different things. And, yeah, see you next time.
Satsuki, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Sasuke the Savage, as well as my Twitch, Sasuke the Savage. That's with a DA, not a THE. And I stream a plethora of games right now. I finished Somnium Files. I plan to play the sequel of that. I think it's Nirvana Files. And I'm playing Resident Evil 2 right now. Is it? Yeah, it is too. Playing as Leon. And yeah. And eventually I'm gonna play God of War. And I'm playing Yakuza 0 as well. So that's what I'm playing on stream. And usually I stream Wednesdays around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, weekends 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably not this weekend or next because the move, but that's where you can find me, and I hope to see you there.
Well, as for me, you can find me playing that QWOP. But no, for real. Got a Attack on Titan video coming out this week. Should be pretty fun. But other than that, my main focus for the next while is going to be on Bento and Hey It's Me C, where I cover Chainsaw Man and Dandadan respectfully. So, that's not saying like I'm respectful about it, but just like you know what I'm saying. Other than that, thanks everyone for coming out. See y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Jenna.
Later.